The Space EP was our first record or songs written with Kyle since Kyle joined the band. Space EP wasn't like a trial, but at the same time going into the Space EP, we're like, well, we lost Chris, who was like the main songwriter. So it was a little bit of a test, and one that we felt we passed as far as the fact that we liked what we did with Space. So yeah, we were already in record mode. We started writing pretty quickly after the Mayhem tour last summer, and then toured with the Space EP, and then finished writing the record, and then we were out in Long Island recording for 2 months in the spring. So yeah, I think we were already pretty dead set on more writing, even after Space. Kyle's always cooking up riffs, so we have, dozens of songs demoed up that some make the cut, some don't. I'm not sure if any of the Transit Blues songs were originally for Space, like Space demos. So I'm not entirely certain. I definitely learned a lot about what I wanted to do with the full length coming out of Space as far as trying to establish more of an identity for the songs, which was Space, in that we wanted each to be very, very on its own. And I wanted to do that again with Transit Blues, even not being like a fictional thematic record. We're trying to do things a little different. When we put out Dead Throne and 818, our last 2 full lengths, and did those tours, we were really heavy-handed on playing new songs. This time, being 6 albums in and 2 EPs, it's not going to be so much new material, which bums us out because that's what we want to do. But I think one thing we've never done before is we have like a mashup. So we're not playing songs off of Plagues and Dear Love, our first 2 albums, but we put them all together in like 4 minutes. So you just play like the riff from the song and that. So those that enjoyed our really old material have a little bit of taste of that. Plus more Space songs. Our first time was LED production, so the guys have been generating content for the video walls and whatnot, so hopefully a cool show to watch. Maria Hranic directed it, and she is brilliant. The first time we worked with her was the first single from 818, our last record, a song called First Sight, which she actually did out in Brooklyn. But it was the first video we've ever received and didn't revise it. Like, she sent over the finished copy via rough copy. We were like, don't change a thing. And ever since then, I really love working with her. As far as the time warp, the floating things and the branches, that is all her, because she's brilliant. But yeah, these 2 lovers, and he's, at a certain time without her, but then it ends up coming to fruition and they're together at the end. Because the song is just about driving in a car and a love story, and she added portals, so maybe she should write the lyrics too. Hi there, I'm Mike from the Devil Wears Prada. Subscribe to Louder Noise, the loudest noise on earth.